Okay, so welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a 6-month update BBL post-op video. I know in my last video I gave like a ton of information. If you haven't watched that, go check that out now. That video was really lengthy, but you guys have to understand that surgery is like really a life-changing procedure and it requires a lot of research. So I gave you like a lot of info in that video, so I tried to break it down shorter, but 47 minutes is all the information, all the details that I can give. It's really important, so you guys should go watch it. Now I am now on the 25th of May. I made 7 months, but I'm gonna title this video 6 months post-op because usually when people search for BBL videos, they search 3 months, 6 months, and a year. Those are like the milestones that they search. So I'm going to title this 6 months, but it's actually 7 months. But anyway, and I feel totally different from my last video. My last video, I still had some aches and pains, but this video and this 6 months, I feel like great. You're not really healed until a year post-op. So yes, I'm still healing. And do I still have swelling? Very minimal. My sides, I tend to swell a little bit. Like I still feel that it's not a burning now, but you know, I can still feel it a little bit. It's not something that's like excruciating pain, so it's nothing to worry about, but it's still there. But anyway, I feel great. My last video, you guys was asking me my measurements. So right now I am 34C, 25, and 44. Before surgery, I'm not sure what my measurements were, but I know one time I measured myself before surgery and I was 29 in the waist. 29 in the waist. Like literally maybe like 2 weeks after surgery, I measured myself and I was 29, and then as the weeks was going by, I was like 27, and then it went down to 26 and a half. Now I'm at a stable 25. I know one morning I measured myself and I was a 24 and a half. So yes, I do still believe that I can go down a little more. So those are my measurements, and I'm 5'4". I told you guys I was stable 145, and then I gained weight and I was 165. So now I'm still 165. I went to the doctor and I went to 171, but I was going to the gym. Like when I hit 3 months, I was going to the gym and I was doing my little workouts. I was eating okay, you know, nothing crazy, nothing too extravagant. And I am back to 165. So hopefully I can stay at 165. I do not need to be any bigger, any thicker, no more. I love what I look like. So fluffing, I know you guys have heard of the fluffing stage, supposedly, that happens at 3. Some people say it happens after, but 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 8 months, or 3 to a year, but it happens around the 12 to 16 week mark. I guess I can say I fluffed because they say when you fluff, you know, your butt get round and soft. In my butt, I love the way it feels. When I get out the shower and I moisturize it, I'm just like, wow, this is me. Like, it's not too big and it's not small either. Like, it's like the perfect size. I'm gonna insert a video that I took the other day of me walking, and I couldn't believe my ass looked like that. Like, I was like,
damn girl.
like I get a lot of attention now. I mean, I was getting a lot of attention before because my face, I'm pretty and whatever, guys like my body, but now I'm getting like so much attention. Like I'm even getting attention from women, and not just women, like older women. Like I know I went to a Burger King and this older woman, like I had on my waist trainer, and this older woman was like, oh my God, those things must really work, because girl, you are a snatch and I'm strictly dickly. But you know, I like what I see. Like, you look really good. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, well, I did have surgery, so I just wear this for compression. So I didn't want to lie to her and say like, yeah, these waist trainers work and this is how I got the body I got. Like, you know, but a lot of women have said that to me, and I really love what I look like. Thank God to my doctor. Like, he did his damn thing, okay? I know one girl was left a comment and asked me, did I have lumps in my stomach? Because that happens to a lot of people. It's called fibrosis. When your doctor sucks you dry, that you usually have an increased chance of getting fibrosis. When you take off your faja too soon, when you're not compressing enough, you get fibrosis, you know, things like that. I have like a tiny bit, and that's because right after that 3-month video, I was like feeling myself, and I took off my foams, I took off my ab board, and I was just wearing my faja. And my faja was like, when you sit down, the natural crease in your stomach, it was like creasing into my stomach, and I wasn't completely healed at that time. So I do have like a mark, and it is like the areas are barely hard, like it's not visible. I can feel them, but they're like not that hard. But if you look at my stomach, you would not be able to tell. I'm gonna show you guys how I look. So that's the thing. Please keep your foams on to at least 5 months. Please continue to wear your faja. Do not wear waist trainer until you're like 6 months. Do not, because the lines will be permanent and dent your skin. So please be careful. And also wear your ab board. It is like so important. It's gonna keep you so flat. Yes, it's hot outside now, like it's summer or spring, whatever you want to call this New York weather, but keep it on because you want to maximize your results. You want to keep your stomach flat. How I'm keeping compressed now. Now I'm wearing a waist trainer that I got from Shaped Curvy. I do want to get another faja because my other faja that I told you guys about, and I left in the description bar where I got it from, that I like it, but I feel like now I've had it for so long that the material is kind of like, it's not like its lifespan. It's not really like doing what it's supposed to do. It is still compressing me, but not how I want it to compress. So I do need another faja, and I'm gonna get another faja. I'm gonna get one that is custom made for my body, for my waist, for my hips. So I'll be fine with that. But I love my waist trainer. It's a 2XS. It's a 2 extra small. That is the size that when I was looking at the measurements, that is the size they recommended that I get. And when I first put it on, it was like, how I'm gonna breathe. Like, I could not believe that I was able to fit into it. Like, it's really small, but it does its job. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. So like another thing with my faja and why I want to get another one is because the material, like I said, was wearing out, and like it was causing creases in my back. And so when I would take off my faja, it would look like I have back rolls. And girl, I just got surgery. I ain't got no back rolls, okay? I uploaded a picture on Instagram, and it does look like I have back rolls, and I don't have back rolls. It is because of the faja was rolling into my skin, and that's no good. So please keep your foams on, keep your ab boards on. After like month 3, get a custom faja. It is so important because these standard fajas, they would be for people who haven't had surgery, because now your proportions is like OD, girl. You need something for your popping body. You just got your body made. You need a faja that's made. So get with it, okay? After the 3 months, I started doing like a bunch of weird shit. I started putting on an ace bandage for compression. I started putting on my waist, my sweatband on top of my faja, and it was leaving creases. And I was just like, hey, I'm already 3 months. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Wrong. Don't do that. Don't follow what I did. I was like too ahead of myself. Glad that it's not like anything bad, but I wish that I've never done that. I'm going to get a massage Tuesday. Not that I need to, just for some maintenance. The massage places that I went to, the one that I told you guys about, that's in Amityville, Long Island. After the coronavirus, they're opening now. They're starting to open up that part of New York. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get a massage. Mark right here, these 2 marks here are from my drain, my lipo incisions, and this mark and this mark are from the waist trainer. They were like really tight on my skin when I first started wearing them, which has been about 3 weeks now, 3 weeks to a month. But look, this is what I'm working with. insert some before and after pictures of how I look. I'm gonna show you guys what I looked like when I was gaining weight for surgery, how sloppy I look in the back rows that I was talking about. I'm not censoring anything. I'm not gonna hide anything. I need you guys to see the real process. I'm not gonna show you the best picture. I'm gonna show you the fattest picture and what I really looked like. A lot of you girls was asking about my experience with my doctor. I don't know if I believe I mentioned that in my last video, but I will say it again. He was nice. His staff was nice. He does switch clinics a lot. I don't know why. I really don't know. You would have to do your research on that. I know he did have bodies. I mentioned that it is what it is. I went with, you know, my gut, and I prayed for safety and to stay alive during surgery. You guys may feel like you don't want to go to a doctor with deaths. That's on you, but that was my choice and I love my results. I'm not promoting my doctor. I'm telling you my doctor because people want to know who I went to, and I'm not going to hide it. A lot of girls were saying that he was talking about not getting massages. Please get your massages. A lot of these doctors have new techniques, blah, blah, blah. Yes, he does use a drain, but please get your massages. Your massages are so important. You do not want to be fat, wide, and big and hard. You don't want to spend your money and waste your money to have a terrible looking body or whatever. I know I also mentioned I was thinking about a round 2. I'm not getting round 2. I love how I look. They say your body does change month to month after surgery, and girl, that is so true. Wait till you heal. Wait till at least a year before you decide that you want anything changed. I felt like I wanted my hips bigger, but all I needed was for my waist to shrink more, my swelling to go down, and my hips look bigger. I love the way my hips look, girl. I ain't have no hips. I used to try to put some angle on my hip, and it was just not it.